Hey guys, so here I have another process video for you. Just now I am using, I'm not sure what to call this, it's like a tracing paper technique if you don't have a silhouette. That was me blowing a raspberry. So you print an image off and then trace it onto tracing paper and then flip it over and cut it out. So as you can see, I am using a castle. So here I'm just doing the flags. I do cut most of this out because it took me like an hour to do just the castle, I think, or like half an hour or something. So yes, on this layout I have 3 photos. So a few days after on the 29th of December, my brother who lives at home and I went with our dad to Windsor Castle. So yeah, here's what it looks like. So the pictures are of Windsor Castle. So there's 3 of them. One is of like the moat gardens, if that makes sense. And then the other 2 are like sort of like silhouettes of the castle, but it wasn't actually that dark at all, so I don't know why they've come out so dark. So the paper castle I have made, I've just stuck all the pieces down onto white paper just so it's easier to move, and then I'm using a couple of papers which I've used in the castle to help the photos stand out. Sorry about my head getting in the way. I changed my filming setup so like the whole thing is always in shot, so which means my head gets in the way more. So I'm just thinking about where to put photos and stuff. So these papers, I'm fairly sure, are from the Snow and Cocoa collection. Either Snow and Cocoa or Falala, one or the other. So they're sort of like pink and minty, and then the background paper is the 12 by 12 is, I can't remember. I got it from Hobbycraft, I think, a while ago, or maybe the range a year or 2 ago. So here I'm just sort of using my craft knife to cut out the castle in sort of finer detail. So I cut it out roughly, and then because it's got quite a lot of fiddly bits, I use my craft knife to finish cutting it out. So this, again, took a while and was rather fiddly, and I did almost sort of, I think, have a bit of a tantrum with it, just because I was getting tired by this point, and yeah, it was very fiddly. Especially around the flags, because they were actually still a bit damp because I used wet glue to stick those down because they were so tiny. So yeah, I think I ripped 1 or 2 of them, but I don't mind. It's not obvious on the finished piece. almost done. And there we go. So just working out where I want things now. So I decided to put two of the things at an angle. I know I want the castle in the bottom corner. And I was having real trouble with my glue runner, tape runner, whatever it is. So I overlap that one over the photo slightly, and I give up with my glue runner and go to using glue dots for the last one. And then a bit of tacky glue just on that top picture, just to make sure it's properly stuck down. And glue dots on the castle. I do use a lot of them, but you know, it needed a lot of glue dots. And I use a bit of tacky glue on each of the flags as well. Just spreading it out a bit so it doesn't squelch everywhere. And then again, I overlap that over one of the photos slightly, and I really like how it looks. And then here I squelched glue sort of halfway up the layout, so just pushing down on the photo with my corner rounder and wiping up the excess glue. So yeah. Then I think about some embellishments. So in this little box I keep all of my Christmas embellishments. Well, my Christmas and winter ones. But I don't actually end up using any of them. And I just put the title in that top corner, which I use I'm fairly sure they're the Snow and Cocoa ones, stickers. I'm pretty sure they're the Snow and Cocoa stickers. And I just used the Oh So Cold bit from that sheet because it was really windy as well, and it was, yeah, gold. And then I'm pretty sure this is the last thing I do. I add in all the details with a pen, so sort of an outline bits. So add a few like the window details and a few brick details. I'm fairly sure that's the last thing I do. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye.